Hey gamers, it's J Dreamer State 865. Today, just talking about taking tiles. So let's jump over and let's get into that real quick. So, you may have noticed in a previous video or two that we talk about defensive tiles. When you place your AC, you want to place some tiles around the AC as permanent tiles. You don't want to be, placing them, dropping them, and it's a strategic grid. So that's your defensive tiles. That's different than the point tiles. The point tiles is basically you build a road, right? So as far out as you can, you start taking tiles and you're building a road to some tiles that you want for points. Points are given by level. So when you take a level 1 tile, you get so many points. When you take a level 2 tile, you get so many points. This is building a road to those points. Now, when you build a road, all the empties that you have, you want to abandon those. Basically, you do not need to keep them. Once you have gotten to the point where you are getting level tiles, drop and abandon the other ones. Those are your point tiles or the road to your point tiles. Okay? Now, it's tile etiquette to not jump off of someone's road and start taking tiles unless you ask them, or if you know that they're going for higher tiles, just because, when someone's leading the road, they're trying to get to higher tiles. That's an automatic. When you jump off the front of their tile and take the next resource, that's not very cool. You jump back here, jump back a little ways, and start taking tiles elsewhere. That is etiquette. It's proper. It's polite. It's it's just easier to deal with when people are building road if you don't have their permission to take the ones further back. Okay. Now, leveling up tiles. When you are talking about leveling up, give me 1 second, I got to get back to it. All right. So going from level 1 to level 2 to level 3. When you are just starting out, you have to look at your loyalty. Loyalty is right here. When you click on a tile, it's going to tell you your loyalty. Loyalty is 301. The ZEL of that level that you're trying to take is 0, meaning that I have enough loyalty to take that. So you have to send your troops to occupy that. Now, you don't want to send T1 horsemen. You have to battle against the occupants of that tile. So you want to send your decent troops, T6. T7s are better. So I'm going to send my T6 archers, and I'm going to send them to take that tile. And once they win that occupied tile, you'll get notified. Now, one thing I want to show you just real quick is if we pop out here and we go, let's say, up into the throne area, right? You see how these level 9s? These level 9s have a zeal of 2,700 points. I'm only at 301. There's no way I'm going to be able to take that. It tells me that I'm going to receive 100% damage to all my troops that I send to try and take that. So that's why it's important to upgrade your coalition buildings, and you need multiple AC1, AC2, AC3, AC4 to keep that loyalty going, and it's based upon the coalition building upgrades. So that's why it's important to level up both your buildings and how you take these tiles. So, while we're still waiting for my troops to march over there, let's go about dropping tiles. As I said, you want to drop tiles as you go. You only get so many tiles while you are building your road. So drop them. When you go over here to your territory and you see this number, I have 23 potential tiles. I am now at 21. If I go to 23, I can't take any more tiles. Because I'm going after points, I want to keep dropping lower level tiles as I gain higher level tiles. Now, as you can see, I also have a specialization. I've been able to get enough honor points and convert it over to get this specialization. I can go in here, I can click on this, and I can process the learn queue, which gives me another certain amount of processing that I can do. So I'm now doing 60,000 units compared to my 40,000 units. And once I get that next one done, number 3, I can then move to opening another queue. More queues you have, the more you can process. The more you can process, the faster you will grow. So I periodically stop it and restart it so I can get those resources out and continue to upgrade my buildings. And as you can see here, my troops, these troops right now, which were at 350K T6s, were not strong enough to take a level 3. So in order for me to now move up in my ability to take level tiles, I need to work on my troops. And for me to improve my troops, I either need to move up to T7s, which I have one more upgrade to get to my barracks to C19 or to 19, so I can then start creating infantry troops at T7 level. Now you can also beef up by getting a 3rd hero. That will help. You will be able to beef up by opening skill 6s and increasing the number of troops that you have. Training grounds, encampments, hero experience, skills 1, skill 6 maxed out, higher level T troops, meaning T7s, infantry are best for ROC. Those are all the things that I need to start focusing on next to improve my ability to take the next level tile. So, the final in closing is stamina. When you are taking tiles, you only get so much stamina. When you are out of stamina, you can't take any more tiles. When you send someone for stamina or for a tile, it's 10 points of stamina. So that's the rundown, guys. Taking tiles is how you progress in ROC. Right now, we're not in the war state. We are in the tile taking state. Building a road to higher level tiles and getting yourself and your troops able to take tiles at a level to get your 10,000 points is what you're trying to accomplish. Okay? Defense, set your perimeter, set your tiles. Don't move them away from the AC. Those are permanent tiles. Road, use road etiquette. Don't jump off someone's road taking higher tiles without asking them. Fall back behind a little bit on that road, come off to the side, take level tiles that way, and that's better. Leveling up tiles, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 16. You're going to have your troops in place. You're going to have your loyalty in place, which is upgrading your coalition buildings, and dropping tiles as you go. You know, stamina's gold, so be smart in how you build that road. Work as a team. If you work as a team, you'll have less stamina issues, and you'll get further into the higher ranks. All right, guys, that's Taking Tiles. Jay Dreamer. If you have any questions, hit me up. Together we learn, share, and grow. Later.